Minecraft, and you're going to see if I can survive without natural regeneration on. So first I spawned in at a extreme hills biome. I grabbed sugarcane, of course, and I decided, hey, I might as well get some wood. So that's exactly what I did. And yes, I can't really cut anything out because I don't have the proper editing shit right now. So yeah, I decided to get some wood. After I got, and I forgot that one got stuck on the leaves. So after that, I got a sapling and decided to plant it. Hashtag help Mr. Beast. Hashtag whatever the fuck it is. Tree for life or something, I don't know. Save the trees. So yeah, I got a little bit more wood, and I saw a stick drop, so I jumped up, went to grab the stick, grabbed another sapling, planted that. Then I went in my inventory, grabbed the wood, made some planks. Then I started to adventure up on the mountain, until something spotted my eye. Cool. I spawned right next to it. So I decided to make some more sticks, grab the usual stuff. That's weird. There's no one here. There's no one else in the server. So I hit options, and I went back to my crafting table. Realized I didn't have any more sticks. So I just started to mine. And I thought, hey, at some point, I can go adventure out in the sea. So, I made more sticks, made a shovel, and I made a boat. I grabbed my crafting table, and I started to adventure up into the mountain. I go up to a little higher place, and I realized behind me there was a bunch of trees, and I was like, no, my axe would break way too quickly. So I spotted another piece of coal, so I decided to jump down and get cautious. Because the only way I can regenerate is with golden apples and enchanted golden apples. And I realized, oh shit, I have no apples and I have no gold, so once I get everything done with, I'm going to be able to mine all that. I'm going to be able to mine iron, maybe get some diamonds, maybe make a house, make the house better at some point as well. So I grab my boat, I put it down, and I venture off to the plains biome. I start punching the air, start looking in the water for food, punch the water a few times because I can. Then I thought I spotted a cave. So I jumped out of the boat, and what do you know? By my surprise, 3 little caves standing right there, and a horse. So I jumped off my boat, fell in the water, grabbed the boat, and I made my way into the cave. The first cave that took my eye was the cave with the water, with I don't know what that's called, but I realized the cave went down pretty deep. So I decided to make a few more sticks and make those sticks into coal. So I start venturing down. I found my first mob, the zombie. To my surprise, he was actually able to hit me. And now I'm down on 3 hearts. I have to be extremely cautious now, I thought. So I started to make a little staircase down, and to my surprise, came a creeper. So I was like, no way am I doing that again. So I just jumped up. I'm like, wait, am I stuck? Then, to my surprise, a zombie in full chainmail came. He started to make his way up the stairs. And luckily, he dropped that single piece of cobblestone and his helmet. So I put the helmet on, and another zombie started coming. So I decided, might as well get a few crits in. Now I'm down 1 heart. If I die, it's game over. The series will be done. So, I see another cave. I see the other cave. I go into the other cave, and to my surprise, it connects to that cave that I was just in. So I get out of the cave, and I spot another cave down by the caves that I'm already exploring. So I start venturing down the cave that I spotted. And to my surprise, there was iron. So I made a stone pickaxe and thought I should probably throw my wooden one out. Now luckily I did have a map on me. Now the goal is for, I thought, I should probably set a goal or something. So I did. I grabbed my wood and I made a little. So I started to gather a little bit more cobble to make the essential tools that I needed. Since I already had a stone pickaxe, I wouldn't really need another one. Well, only if this one breaks, of course. So I put my wooden tools up. I make a sword, I make a shovel, I make an axe. And I grabbed a few more bits of iron. And I made a furnace. So I grabbed my crafting table and I made my way to the other cave. But to my surprise, there was a spider. If I get hit, the game is done. There is no retries. I quit. That's it. The game will be over. Now I start exploring this cave. There's nothing except for a couple pieces of iron. So I mined the iron, you know, did the essentials. Now luckily this server doesn't have any commands, so no one is able to join because my PlayStation Plus is out. I go in my inventory, I check the options menu. I have 11, I checked in my inventory, 11 iron ore. Now it's time to go explore that other cave. And to my surprise, I almost get hit by a drown. He's coming for my toes, I thought. Luckily, he just sank to the bottom. So I started exploring this cave. Really nothing. So I climb up a mountain. What I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to look for a village. I see a few chickens. I think I look down at my hunger bar and I'm like, I need food, man. I see another cave that goes a little bit deeper, and a cave that goes straight down into the cave that I've already explored. I see a couple sheep and I think, these guys will make for good beds. So I do what any normal Minecraft player would do. I slaughtered them. Grabbed their meat. Basically did everything I could. I looked behind me. It's night. Mobs are starting to spawn. So I run towards the water. I get in my boat and I just drive off, I guess. I think, nothing is gonna be able to do this to me. So I look at my inventory. I only have limited food. So I eat my 2 pieces of mutton and I keep driving. Now possibilities are that you will see like me put on natural regeneration in case I'm on like 1 heart, which is what I actually do now. Since I completely forgot that I was on 2 hearts, I quickly put on natural regeneration and I started eating rotten flesh, which was the only food source I ever had besides the 2 pieces of chicken. So I head for the land. I get out of the boat. To my surprise, there are 2 zombies. So I hit one into the water to join, and I'm like, join your friend, man. So I grab the boat, get back up on the shore. I realized, okay, I'm on enough hearts to turn off natural regen again. So I do exactly that, and I start running off. To my surprise, I'm not met by a drown this time. The drown, I don't really remember if the drown saw me, but I'm technically just editing this. And I come up to 2 zombies. One of them was able to hit me though. I get stuck in a berry bush. I go in my inventory and I get the sweet berries. I'm like, finally, some food. So I look up and realize the moon is still rising. To my surprise, I didn't even regen 1 heart. So I do what any normal person would do when they're scared. I dug myself a little cubby hole. Then I turned on natural regeneration just so I could gain full hearts. So I'm like, this will make for a good house for now. So what I start doing is I go in my inventory, look for the torches, find the grab the torches, and I start digging out the little cubby hole. Now people say, this is a pussy thing to do. Don't be a wussy and do what we do. Build a proper base with the materials you have. And I'm like, bro, I'm scared as hell right now. I'm not even fully regenerated. I'm terrified. So, I put my crafting table, I put my furnace down. Then, I just started digging straight. I dug straight 2 blocks, looked at it, and I'm like, this will do perfectly fine. I started digging it out more. I look behind me, and it's a 3-way block gap. Then some spoopy Minecraft noises start playing. I turn around, grab my sword, and I'm like, okay, everything is going to be perfectly fine. And I dig out the roof. And I'm like, yeah, this will be my bedroom. What could possibly go wrong? And I don't actually hear anything. I'm like, that's weird. Normally when I say that, things go wrong. So what I do is I mine out the wood. I'm not able to reach it, so I just build up and I get the rest. dig down, plop that, and I grab the other tree. I build up, I look around, no mobs. Thought, mobs should have surely attacked by now. So what I did, I dug out again, and then I dug up. And there was a tree in the way, so I just get rid of the tree, yada yada yada, all that. And I realized I still have natural regen on. So I'm like, oh flip, I forgot the title of the video was Can I Survive 100 Minecraft Days Without Natural Regeneration on? And yes, this is editing Son Goku here at the moment. Apologies for my phone ringing. So what I do is I realize that my shovel's about to break, so I make a new shovel. And with the wood I had left, of course I made it into planks. Made a few more sticks. I made a fence. I made a trapdoor and some doors. I put the door down in the on the entranceway of of my bedroom. So I go back to my crafting table and I make some ladders. I step out of the little bunker. I get the leaves that are in the way, and I place a little dirt block. And I start making a little trail. So I start making a little trail of torches, and I come across a massive cave with some coal. I'm like, I'm not sure if I should take the risk. But since I had ladders, I thought, I can just build my way down. Then I took a little bit of damage. And I realized, crap, I won't have enough ladders. So what I did is I made a one-way block. I mined out two of the blocks. And I think you know what I did. Yeah. So of course I just started getting the coal. I put some dirt down. I grab my cobblestone. And since the coal is going down, I'm assuming, am I going to be going down into this cave? If so, I'm not ready yet. I only have a chainmail helmet and stone fucking weapons. So of course, as any normal person would do, I just keep gathering the coal. And once I'm done mining the coal, I go up and I just go back to my base. I leave it, and I put the last ladder down as well. I thought, crap, I'm running low on food. I only had 3 sweet berries left. So like anyone would do, I put them down. I break the torch that is above the trapdoor. I put the torch down. I put the dirt back down. I shut the gate. I put the coal in, and I start cooking the chicken. Now, then I just grabbed my keyboard and I just put it on my lap. So I keep spamming triangle until I get the cooked chicken. What I do next is I make 2 chests. Then I go up and I peep my head out. Everything is doing just fine. There's no mobs since it's daytime. So I go back down. I look at the iron. I go back. I mine the dirt. And I put the dirt back. So what I do is I just start making, I continue the trail of torches. Then I put a piece of cobblestone down. And I realized, crap, I'm running out of blocks to build with. So what I do is I mine a tree. And then I mine a piece of dirt by accident. So what I do is I grab the dirt, I put it down, start going up again. I realized this wouldn't be enough blocks to build with, so I grab another tree. What I do is I mine out the leaves that are in the way. I jump on the tree, I plant the sapling, and I just keep, and I continue the trail. Came across a chicken, killed it, of course. And there it was. The most beautiful thing that could happen. So I go into my options settings. I go to the game settings. And I turn off natural regeneration. If I even could, because the controller started getting all wonky for some reason and wouldn't let me go down to natural regen. So after a few tries, it actually worked. So what I did is I gathered more wood. I grabbed an XP ball. Started doing this for some reason. I don't know why. And then I realized that I don't have natural regen on, so I have to be slow and steady. I look around for the sheep. The sheep isn't there. And I think, huh, that's a bit weird. And I remember that I had a stack of frickin' dirt on me. And I'm like, oh god damn it, you're a fucking idiot. So I start using the dirt to build down. I don't get as scared because I kind of feel a little bit more safe. So after a while, I finally get down. I see a little fox. Sadly, I murder it just for XP. I realized I only have 2 pieces of chicken. So I eat them. So I start wandering around looking for the sheep. To my surprise, I find a lot of sweet berries. So what I do is, like any normal person would sometimes do, I grab the sweet berries. I see a little water pool. I look at the water pool thinking, oh, that's kind of cool, and I just make my way still grabbing the sweet berries. And I accidentally step into one of the bushes, causing me to lose 1 heart. So what I do is I gather all the sweet berries, and I continue my journey for the sheep. But the sheep was a gray sheep, not the type of sheep I was looking for. But of course, I just murdered the sheep. To my surprise, I come to find more sweet berries. This is day 2, by the way. So I grab the sweet berries, and I remember that there's a family of foxes back there. So what I do, I finally see another white sheep. So what I do, I turn to my sword, and I automatically go to slaughter the sheep in cold blood. So what I do is I forgot that I made to make a torch trail. So every few blocks, I placed a few torches. Saw some wood that was on the ground. So of course I got the wood. Saw some more wood laying on the ground. Decided to gather that as well. Every few blocks, I decided to place a torch. And I decided to make a little cross just in case anyone who were able to join the server, it could like scare them a little bit. So what I do is just start making my way back up. I realized, this isn't the way I came. But it was. I was only a few blocks off, so I decided to try to find it. To my surprise, I fall. Like the idiot I am, of course I fell. I ate a few sweet berries, get down to 33. I wandered back to the base. See a little fox and a wolf, so I killed the wolf. I heard more wolves growl. I started to get a little bit scared. I pull out some Swedish berries just to see if the fox will come running to me. To my surprise, it actually didn't. So I just worked on the staircase a little bit, and I followed the torch trail. To my surprise, one of my bushes grew. So I grabbed the berry and I planted it again. Went back to the base, planted it down, and I realized that I didn't have any lights in my room. And there was a zombie. So what I did, I placed a few torches down. That was at 19. So I put a torch in there, grabbed the iron, cooked up my chicken, and of course made more wood. And I finally was able to make my first bed. But before I did that, I mined out the floor. Shovel broke, grabbed a new one. There was coal under the floor. So I was like, I'll grab it in a minute. Grabbed the door. Mined out the floor, still. Nor I'm intended, by the way. I continued to mine out the floor until I realized that it was... So I turned around in real life and looked out my window. I realized... So I asked myself, what freaking time is it? I realized it was 8:46. I've been eating ever since, like, I don't even know. So what I do is I just ignore the time. And I go back into the main room and I start mining the coal that was in the floor in there. Now to my curiosity, I thought, should I stream and have music, or should I stream and not have music? Because by this time, I was only recording it, and I'm streaming the footage, like the commentary that I'm doing, So I fix up the floor, adding spruce planks, trying to make the place look nice. I looked at the walls, I dug a piece of dirt out, and I realized, crap, it's night. Probably shouldn't be doing this. I spotted the witch. So what I did is I quickly made work. And I quickly edited the flooring to the base, like the up flooring. And my goal was to fight a witch and see if I could get a instant health pot in case I get down to extremely low health. So like the dumb fuck that I am, I go to find the witch. The witch was down near the water, so I didn't really have to worry. I spot a wandering trader, so I see what he has to offer. A bucket of tropical fish, not bad. Fern and melon seeds. Ah! And I see the witch was started to attack. And I died. So, I quickly made do. And I quickly went into creative mode. Yes, I know this is cheating, everyone. You don't have to tell me in the chat. And I can't see the chat right now, because I'm actually being a dumb fuck. And I'm not looking at the chat on my phone. And I don't ever remembering opening Dragon Ball Legends. So what I do is I quickly go and try to find my base. I remembered. I was like, fuck, I'm in the wrong place. So what I do is I quickly go back to spawn. Well, I quickly go back to where I spawned, and I started looking for my base. And luckily, I was able to find it. Because of course I left a torch trail. What I did, I went to grab my stuff. So, I grabbed my stuff. I grabbed all of my stuff. I grabbed the weeds. I grabbed all of the iron and all that. Grabbed the mutton. Looked in my inventory. To my surprise, my pickaxe wasn't there. So what I quickly did is I quickly removed the tools that were damaged. And the helmet. And I went to grab myself new stone tools. I was like, maybe a netherite sword? And I was like, no. Get a hold of yourself, not netherite. So of course, I put it on. Then I go back to my base and find sheep there. So what I do is I go back down to activate cheats. I turn it off, and I kill the sheep. And I realize I'm digging in the wrong place. So what I do is I just mine out a little bit of the land. And I start remembering a few goals that I made for myself in this series. So what I do is I restart spiffying up the base. So I go into my room, I grab my bed, and I place my bed down. I start going to sleep. My first ever night sleeping. Tomorrow counts as night 3. So of course, I go into my chest and I start putting some stuff in it. What I do, grab that piece of cooked chicken, I put my mutton in the furnace. Next thing I do is, of course, I mine out the walls of the base. I realize a fucking creeper's coming to kill me, but luckily, the creeper didn't kill me. So, I do that, mined out that, went back in the base, put the dirt back, and I started doing my daily thing. I accidentally placed a wool block down. So what I start doing is I start mining out the walls. Start mining out the walls, and I realize, and I also just take the torches down as well. And I also am planning on doing the ceiling. Huh? Oh, just ignore that. Just talking in the chat. Hello, chat. How are you? And I said to myself, what the hell am I thinking? I go in my inventory and I grab the planks that I've already used. To my surprise, I didn't really have enough to fill the whole thing in. So I just start jumping and I continue building. Epic building montage, by the way. I don't have the proper editing software to do this, like to speed up the whole process. And I thought, oh fuck, my room just went dark. So what I do is I place torches in the corners. And I continue building. My jaw is actually starting to hurt from all this talking. My cheek is throbbing. So I hop outside and I decided to get more wood. And it started to rain. I thought, what the hell is happening? And I thought, oh crap, if this is a thunderstorm, I'm screwed. Because if a charged creeper comes in, I'd... So, of course, it just started expanding out the flooring a little bit. Grabbed the very few bits of wood that a creeper exploded. And I mined the tree that was half busted. And I saw that my shovel was about to break, so what I did, of course, I just used it for a little bit. Went back inside, went out to the main area, and I decided to make a shield, an iron sword, an iron pickaxe, an iron shovel, and an iron axe. So I put my stone tools in the chest, I accidentally grabbed the spider eye. I put my iron sword where it's supposed to be. I grabbed my iron tools and I grabbed my shield. Now I only had a single piece of iron left, so I didn't really know what to do with it. So I just saved it. So then I took my shield off and I just started to get more and more wood for the house. Then I go back to the Wandering Trader and I see if the witch is there. To my surprise, it's actually not. So I kill his llamas, I look at him again, and I decide I should probably get... I was gonna say I should decide to get some stuff from him, but I actually just killed him instead. Then I spotted another sheep. 2 more sheep, really. So I slaughter the first one I saw. Then I run after the other one and slaughter him. Then I thought I saw an apple, which I really didn't. Day 3 is commencing very, very soon, I thought. So I might as well get ready. So that's what I did. I gathered a shit ton of wood. And once I was done getting all that wood, what I really did is I just made a little dirt hut on top of the main base. Literally no windows, no door. And what they'd have to do was just find it. So I decided, should I do that? And then I thought, nah, probably shouldn't. So then I realized the roof really wasn't really high enough. So what I did, mined out, took the sweet berries off, I just started making the roof a bit higher. And then I dug a hole in my bedroom roof just to see where it was. I saw a doggo, but I didn't have any bones, so I couldn't really tame him. So what he did, he just launched me, so I gave him my chicken. So of course, I just keep getting more and more dirt. I just kept getting more and more dirt after I reached, I think it was what? After I reached 40 pieces of dirt, I just continued making the roof a bit more taller. Then then I thought, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that to where the trapdoor was. Now I have to find it. So I just started digging where I thought the trapdoor was. To my surprise, I actually found it. And I was thinking, yeah, this definitely doesn't look sus. Actually, fun little fact about this, everyone. Some biomes actually do generate hills like this. Hence why I'm making the hill like this. So, I realized, I looked at my shovel and I looked at my shovel's durability, and I said, fuck, my shovel's about to break. And I thought, I'm so dumb, I can easily just make a new one. Because I have that one more piece of, iron. I also looked at my hunger and I thought, crap. So, I got in the little hole, placed dirt on it, and I put dirt above it. So what I did, went in my inventory, of course, made more wood, made the 62 pieces of planks into sticks, and I made a new iron shovel. Then I grabbed the 61 torches, and I split half of it. So what I did is I grabbed the 13, I decided to make it just into 12, and I had 7 more torches. So what I did is I dug out the main roof. I dug out the main roof of the base. Actually, I dug a hole in the new roof of the base. I grabbed the trapdoor, went to my crafting table, and I made a couple more ladders. I put one ladder down, went up, placed the trapdoor in the wrong place, jumped on it, saw if it was good enough, thought, yeah, this is perfect. So, yeah, I did all that, and I kept digging out the main ceiling. So, the main ceiling was literally all finished. So what I did, I grabbed another stack of planks. As you know, I just filled what I didn't do in. And I accidentally broke another hole into the ceiling. So I plopped another piece of dirt down, and I just continued building. And luckily, I had just enough planks to finish it. So what I did, I mined my chest. I also put the 13 into the furnace as well. Realized I accidentally placed one wrong. What I did, I looked at the base and I'm like, perfect. So, I fell asleep. I'm sorry, I'm just eating. So then what I did is I filled in pieces that I didn't mine of the eggs. So I did that, grabbed the ladders, put them down, and I went to the surface. I realized I didn't really make it tall enough. So what I did is I tried attempting to put a ladder down, which I actually succeeded in doing. So, and I realized I didn't really, I made it way too tall, because people will be able to see the trapdoor. So what I did is I just made a little 3x3. As you can see, the trapdoor is right there, so everything is literally going to be fine. So I put the other trapdoor down, and I started adventuring. Now I realized it was finally time for me to go into the mine, but I decided to go kill a few cows instead. So I killed 2 cows, and I got 4 pieces of beef from them. What I did is going to blow your mind. I made another crafting table and made a few sticks with 30 pieces of wood. I put the crafting table down, and I made literally a shit ton of ladders. And I only had 5 pieces of. I only had 5 sticks left. So with the 64 wood I had left, I just made it into sticks. And what I did is I started to make a little ladder down into the mine, and I found some more coal. So I just grabbed the coal, put my stack of torches up, and I put granite into the little water source that was carrying water, I guess, question mark. Then what I did is I just started mining coal. I kept mining the coal out. I just realized I've been streaming this talk for like almost an hour. So grab the coal and I find some more iron. So I grabbed the iron. Sadly, it was only a 4 vein, which isn't really what I was looking for. Then I saw more coal. So what I did, I went over, grabbed the coal, and I found a cave inside of the cave. So what I do is I just go down it for a little, I guess. Then I see another piece of the cave, and I finally see more iron. So what I do is I start mining the iron with my iron pickaxe. And then I see more iron, more and more, just more and more iron. Iron galore in that cave. So I go back to the cave that I was looking in, and I realized that I missed some coal. So what I do is I just run back, grab the coal, and I run down this cave. Place a torch down, and I start mining the iron. To To my surprise, I see 4 more pieces of iron. So what I do, there was a little piece of coal just hanging around there. What I do is I just went a little bit deeper down, and to my surprise, nothing. So what I do is I mine the gravel, went down, grabbed the two vein of iron, placed another torch down. So I just started exploring. And what I saw down there was just like, I just got scared for some reason. I don't know why, I just did. So what I do is I just block it off, because I felt like I wasn't really ready to go down that area yet. Then I saw another area that just creeped me out. Of course I blocked that area off as well. So then, ooh, sorry about that. So then what I do is I see the iron, I grab the iron, and I look at my inventory to see how much I have. I had 24 pieces of iron, and I realized my hunger was going down. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Just had a little scratch on my shoulder. So I hear a spooky cave noise, and I just start accidentally jabbing my controller. So what I do is I stop after a little while, and I grab the iron that I missed. Look at my inventory, I had 41 pieces of iron. What luck, right? So I just grab some more coal, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's about time to go back to the base. So yeah, I just keep mining the iron that I thought I missed. To my surprise, I actually missed it a little bit. So what I do is I go back to the cave where I found more iron, and I go down a little bit. My heart starts thumping extremely fast, and luckily, no mobs. I thought, don't normally caves have a lot of mobs? So I just start mining some coal, and to my surprise, I found some iron. So, of course I just mined the iron, and to my surprise, it was a really, really big vein. Look at my inventory, 54 pieces. Huh, must be my lucky day, I thought. I won't be recording like 100. I won't be streaming like I'll be streaming the first, I think, 50 days without any commentary for a little bit. Do me a favor, everyone. Leave a comment, or like maybe say 100 days part 2 in the chat, if you guys want a part, if you guys want me to stream like the other 50 days. I'm not really sure how many days it's been right now. So, what I do, of course I go out. I see another piece of the cave. Start exploring it, and to my surprise, of course there's nothing. I look up, it's starting to turn night. So what I do, I quickly build up. And I start digging down. So I remember that I made a lot of ladders. If I have a lot of ladders, and I realized I was building in the wrong place. But since I'm an okay parkour guy, I just do what I normally would do. I slipped over to the side ladder. Realized it was nighttime. I look at the I see a chicken. I slaughter the chicken. Then I go back to the base. I mine the trapdoor. I dig into the base. I place a piece of dirt. I close the trapdoor. I go into the base. I shut the door. I grab that. I put that in there. I grab, and I do what I always do. I make more torches with the coal I had left. I realized, this is definitely not going to be enough. So what I did, went outside, looked around, no mobs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted. Went back in the base. Put the piece of dirt down, shut the trap door. You guys know what I always do. Grab that. What I did is I made 2 other furnaces. I made a smoker with one of them. What I did is I grabbed half the coal, put that half in that furnace. Then I started smelting my iron. I realized I only had 2 pieces of cobble left. So what I did is I mined out the floor, made 3 pieces of cobble. Got 3 pieces of cobble. And I thought, damn, you need 2 pieces of iron? Never mind, 3. So what I did is I waited to get 5 iron. Then I took that 5 iron, took the iron out, and I put the cobblestone in. I thought, I need smooth stone to make a blast furnace. And that's exactly what I did. I started to get a bit I started to get more and more confident that I could definitely beat the game. So what I did, I went into my crafting table and searched end. And I found end crystals. What I needed is a gas tier, an eye of ender, and 7 pieces of glass. And if I ever wanted to do that, it would be a real risky thing to do. So what I did, I mined my other furnace and replaced it with a crafting table. What I did is I put my iron in my furnace and I went to bed. Now I'm really sorry everyone, but I'm gonna leave the stream here. And I'm just gonna be doing some more stuff off camera. I hope you guys really enjoyed this little commentary that I've been doing. If you want more, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you never miss one of my videos. Goodbye, everyone. And yes, this is me doing the outro in the original video.